Okay. Hey.
You figured it out?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Okay, wait. Thank you for letting me know. You got it now? Am I here now? I think I'm here now. Let's see. Let's see. Let me... Are we good now, ladies? You see me? We're okay? I think the lyrics did a funny thing there. Okay, I think we're good now. Now I get to start again. Thank you for being patient with me. That's what it is about yoga and gentle stretching. Patience, right? Lead with your heart. Okay, we start again. Yes, okay, so sorry. I had a nice little stretch by myself for a little bit. Okay, let's start again. We lie down. Or for you, start for the first time. We're just gonna unlock those hips, lower back, by gently rocking side to side. I apologize for that. Settle in the center, relax those shoulders. Let one foot come down. I got excited, I thought my daughter was gonna join me. Cross the leg over, open up that knee. Open up the arms, take a nice deep breath. Thank you, Beth, for letting me know. Letting Cindy know. Now we slowly and gently let that foot fall to the opposite side, keeping the shoulders connected with the ground. I want you to just look the opposite way. Then we slowly let the arms reach up overhead. The leg that's crossed over, I want you to grab that arm and just gently reach and pull. You should feel that stretch all the way down the side of the body to the hip. We take a nice deep breath. We release the arms and slowly bring them back out from the chest. Slowly and gently come back to center. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, the cross foot takes the whole unit to the other side, bringing that knee and that hip across. Again, we slowly sweep the arms over the head. We take the other arm and we reach and lengthen with the breath. Deep into the belly and exhale. Let's take another deep breath. And first, slowly bring the arms back. Yes. And slowly breathe, exhale slowly back to center. We take the hands, we reach one in between the legs. You either grab the back of your thigh, relax the shoulders and the head, relax that foot, or you reach for the shin. But again, relax the shoulders and the head, getting that outer hip stretch in a figure four. As we slowly release, I want you to take your hand out from in between your leg. Reach it around the outside of your body. And this foot, opposite hand to foot, let the knee drop. Opposite hand to thigh, bring that leg over. And we hold in this twist. So you have one heel, opposite arm and hand, that comes to the bottom, other thigh over, relax the head and the shoulders. Great lower back and hip twist. Slowly release the foot, bottom leg, extend it out. Come back to center. Plant the foot down, knee bent. Cross the other leg over. Open up the knee, open up the arms. Nice deep breath. We let that foot fall to the opposite side and we look the opposite way. Feeling that twisting, the lengthening. We slowly take the arms up over the head. The leg that's pulled over, take that arm, reach and pull it over. Take a breath. As we exhale, the arms sweep down just to chest height. Relax those shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale and bring the legs and spine back to its neutral state in the center. Again, now breathe in through your nose, fill your belly. Exhale. Let that whole unit fall to the same side here. Look the opposite way. Arms slowly sweep overhead. That outside arm, reach and lengthen. Take a nice deep breath. We release, arms come back down, chest height. Slowly breathe, exhale back to the center. Keep your figure four. Reach one arm through, the other arm around. Grab either the back of the thigh or the shin. Relax the shoulders, relax the head, relax that foot. Focus just on what you feel in this outer hip and glute area. Little tightness, we hold, we breathe through it, release that tension. Then we remove the hand from in between the legs, bring it around the outside, grab the opposite foot. If you need to use your strap, release that leg. Other hand grabs the thigh, and we slowly bring it over. Take a nice deep breath. Release the foot. Lengthen that leg out. Bring the knees back in. If you have your yoga block, we are slowly placing one foot down and then the other. Lifting the hips to bridge, placing that yoga block under the lower back. Let's just bring your knees into your chest and just a little rock side to side. If you don't have a yoga block, that's okay. You can also just roll up a towel, put it under your lower back. We slowly send the feet up towards the ceiling. Bend the knees. You could either grab on behind your thighs into happy baby, or hands grab those feet. Relax the shoulders down, opening up through those hips. And again, you can stay stationary or a very, very gentle rock side to side. The block just helps lift those hips, A little easier to grab onto those feet. A little deeper stretch through that lower back, opening up through your hips. Take a breath. Bring those feet together. Bring the knees together. We'll release one foot at a time, nice and slow. Here, we take our feet together, open the legs out into butterfly. So feet together, knees apart. If this is uncomfortable for you, being on the block, you slowly lift to bridge and release that block out. I like my hips lifted. I feel that stretch, that opening. Relax the arms. Close your eyes. Just release into this posture. The weight of the hips, weight of your glutes fall into, sink into that block. We slowly bring the legs together. And again, if it's not comfortable for you, release the block. Lengthen the legs out or keep the knees bent. Whatever most comfortable for you. Again, just the lifting of the hips, opening up through those hip flexors. Nice, gentle movements. We take a nice deep breath. We slowly, if you need to hold that a little longer, you can. Bring the other foot in. Slowly peel off the block, lifting the hips to bridge. Remove the block. Bring your fingers, interlace them together. Reach towards your feet. We slowly release, one vertebrae at a time from the top of your spine to the bottom, releasing all the way down. Now, if you have your strap handy, we're going to take one leg, put the strap around that bottom of the foot. Now, I want you to lengthen the leg out. So even if you're here, I want you to lengthen the leg. So it's not about getting all the way up here if your knee is bent, because I'd like you to lengthen through your hamstring, the back of the leg. So here we are. Remember, even if you're here, relax those shoulders as you hang on to that strap. Flex your foot, if you can, like you're pushing the ceiling away. You want to lengthen and hold. You don't need so much tension on that strap that your hands are going to go down. Gently pull and relax the shoulders and the elbows down. Just holding, breathing through, and lengthening through that hamstring. Now we take the strap into the same hand as that leg, release the other arm. Now we are slowly going to let the leg fall out to the same side. Now, if your hips start to rock, you need to stop. We hold to the point of tension for your body. You feel that inner thigh stretch, that's where you stop. We hold here and breathe. I want you to take a breath. As you exhale, think about bringing that foot closer to the shoulder. So you're just pulling in towards your shoulder and holding. Remember, it's not about feeling pain. Sometimes a little discomfort because the muscle's tight, the joints are tight, but we breathe through and we hold, no pinching. If you feel that, you need to come back. Breathe here. Your body will always let you know what's right for your body. Take a nice deep breath. So we slowly and gently exhale and come back to the center. We take the opposite hand on the strap, release that right hand. Now, here, we slowly, gently, very slightly bring it across the midline of the body. So you're not trying to go all the way over. Here, we're just coming across the midline, keeping that leg straight, keeping the hips level. You have the stretch of your TFL, your IT band, from the outer hip to behind the knee. Keep that foot flexed. It's a very tight area. You can try and go a little further and a little closer in towards your body, keeping that leg straight. Breathe here. Your muscles need the oxygen. You need that deep belly breath. Let it rise. Exhale, let it fall. We take a breath. Slowly come back to center. We release the strap. Let the leg lengthen all the way out. Lengthen the other leg. Breathe. We take a nice deep breath. Slowly bringing the other leg, taking the strap around that foot. And again, you can either have the opposite foot bent, knee bent, or lengthen. Completely up to you. What's good for you today? So again, we lengthen that leg, lengthening through the hamstring, flexing the foot, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing any tension through that upper body as well. And just hold that hamstring stretch, back of the upper leg. Here we take a nice deep breath in through the nose. We slowly, same arm, same leg, let it fall out to the same side. And hold. Remember, you don't want those hips to rock over. Everything is level and square. We hold that stretch. And it might feel very different from the other side. That's okay. We hold. Think about pushing out through that heel, opening up through the inner thigh, and then pulling a little closer towards your shoulder. Slowly take a nice deep breath in through the nose and very slowly and gently come back to the center. Opposite arm, hand grabs the strap, release the other wrist, fingers, flex the foot, hold, and now we slowly come across the midline of the body. Feeling that stretch from the outer hip to behind the knee, your TFL, your IT band. Breathe. Again, you can either keep this leg straight or the knee bent, what's most comfortable for you. Relax that other shoulder. Breathe through this stretch. Some of these stretches not very comfortable because we hit some very tight areas. And this is where you need to hold and breathe through these stretches. The longer you can hold them, the deeper you get into the muscle to the fascia, and lengthen, breathe, deliver oxygen. Release the tightness of everything pulling on those joints. Take a nice deep breath. Slowly come back to the center. Release the strap, release the leg. Take a nice deep breath overhead. Arms reach. And we roll onto our side. And then we roll onto our belly. Here, we are just resting on the forearms. Open the fingers, open the hands, roll the shoulders back and down, relax the head. We've been pulling in towards our chest. Now we are lifting. Take a nice deep breath, turn the elbows out, and we slowly release down. And again, I want you to pull those elbows in, resting on the forearms. Roll the shoulders back and down. Relax through the head. We're not trying to hyperextend. We take a breath. Turn the elbows out and slowly and gently release. Hands come in beside the chest, relaxing those toes, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Lift the head, lift the chest, and slowly lift. If this is not comfortable for you and your body, then you're just on your forearms. We take a breath. We are going back to child's pose, so I want you to bring your feet together, knees open, and we slowly push the bum back towards the feet. Forehead comes down, and we hold. Lengthening those arms out, opening up through your fingers. How about stretching through your hands, your arms, your lower back, opening up through the hips. And take a breath. I want you to slowly lift like you're coming up to table. And then we are going to soften those elbows, open the feet, open the legs, and slowly lower ourselves down. And rest here, relax everything. As we move through this little flow, you're going to feel yourself being able to go deeper into that child's pose. We lift, bring the feet together, slowly pushing yourself back. Take a nice deep breath again. We start to lift, coming towards table, pushing the hips forward, softening the elbows slowly and control, lowering the upper body, all the way down, relax. Let the tension go through your legs and your upper body. Take a breath. And again, start by lifting your forehead off the floor, rolling those shoulders back, starting to lift the chest. Breathe, bringing the feet together again and pushing all the way back. Each time, you should feel that you're getting a little little deeper into this stretch. We take a breath. I want you to come up into table. Arms underneath your shoulders. I'm going to face this angle. Knees underneath your hips. I want you to lift one leg, almost like a fire hydrant. And we slowly come forward. Imagine there's a big body pillow, and you're gonna rest that bent leg. Other leg is straight. And then we slowly lower. So again, you get that little inner thigh opening and lengthening of the opposite hip flexor. Hands are in by your chest, elbows are tucked in. I want you to take a breath. And we exhale and lift. That hip flexor stretch, other leg is bent. Take a breath. We release down again, nice and slow and controlled. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to go into a little twist here. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can either go into table, and you know this stretch. We take the leg that's bent, you take that arm, and you're going to start to thread it under and drop that shoulder and lie yourself down. A little more body weight on this. Definitely more intense. If it's not for you, you do this through table. Take a nice deep breath. Start to lift. Unwind that arm. Lifting up. Bent leg slides back to meet the other leg. Knees and feet together. Toes down. We push back into child's pose again. Take a nice deep breath. We slowly come up to table. Again, arms underneath your shoulders. I'm going to rotate myself a little. Knees open underneath your hips. Pull the belly button in, like I'm poking you in the stomach. Nice deep breath. Now we take the other leg. Lift up to a fire hydrant. Imagine a big body pillow. You're going to lift up and place that bent leg on top of the pillow. Imagine. Slowly bend those elbows and lower your upper body, your chest, and your forehead. Release. For me, this is intense for my lengthened leg, for my hip flexor, which is tighter on this side. So like I say, every body is different. What you feel more through one side than the other, and you might need to hold a little bit longer. It's being in tune with your body and listening to those little cues. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale and slowly we lift the forehead and then the chest. Come up. Again, that lengthening through that hip flexor. Lengthening through the inner thigh. Slowly, we lower down again. This time, and you can move into table if the cross under was a little too intense for you, but we take the leg that's bent, we take that same arm, and we start to drop that shoulder through and lengthen ourselves down. If it's too much, you can place a block underneath. I don't know where my palm went. Underneath that shoulder. So it's a little less intense. Take a breath in. We exhale. Release that arm out. Hands right beside the chest. We lift up and we slide the leg back. Feet together, knees together, and slowly pushing the bum back. Lengthen the arms, drop the forehead. And slowly bring the arms around to the back. Grabbing the feet. Now I want you to lift the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back first, back and down, then lift the arms away. Take a breath, exhale and release. Hands right beside the head. Slowly lift the forehead. Push yourself up to table. Open those knees. And we go into a little cat stretch here. So exhale, round, relax the head, the hips. Breathe and open it up. And again, exhale. Just come back to neutral. Here, we're going to go into a little deeper stretch of pigeon. So we're going to slide one leg all the way back. Other foot tucks underneath the body. And we slowly slide back. Relax that foot toe down. Hip and heel. And then we slowly come down into pigeon. Getting the outer hip again. Again, you can use your block here to rest. If it's even too intense, you can bring that block underneath the thigh. You have to play with the positions for your body to see what works the best for you. Take a nice deep breath. We slowly lift. Open the fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck the toe under. Lift the knee off the floor. Slowly let that bent leg straighten out. And now we push back into a little gentle downward dog. So here, open up your fingers. Place the palms into the ground. And lift the hips, and you're trying to press those heels towards the ground. Reach your chest in and through your arms. You can pedal the feet out. And again, slowly release. Now we're slowly going to bring the body forward to a little plank position. Shoulders rolled back. And here I just want you to drop your knees. Relax those toes. And push yourself back into a child's pose again. We take a nice deep breath. Exhale back to center, arms underneath the shoulders, and a little cat stretch again. Let's pull the belly in around the back, relax the head, breathe and open. Exhale and tuck. and just back to neutral. We slide the other leg back. Hinge and tuck under. And then we slide back, relax the toe, hip and heel knee. Again, if this is really uncomfortable for you, even trying to use the block, you can go back onto a figure four, which is on your back, which is what we did near the beginning. Release the arms, release the head down. Getting that outer hip stretch. Breathing into the belly, letting it rise. Exhale, let it fall. As we hold these stretches, the intensity should subside. The tightness through the area we're stretching, as you breathe, should start to release. Take a nice deep breath. We slowly lift the chest, hands, fingers open, roll the shoulders back and down. Tuck the toe under, lift the knee, slide that other leg back. Start to lift the hips, nice and slow. Let's pedal out the feet. Lengthen, release from that posture. And then try and press both heels into the ground. As I see a little bug crawling on my floor here. Take a nice deep breath. We slowly bring ourselves forward to a high plank. Shoulders roll back, pull the belly button in. Release the knees. And this time, I want you to tuck your toes under, stretching the bottom of your feet. So we have toes down, and now we have toes tucked under. We slowly start to move the weight back. Again, being here might be intense enough for you to feel that stretch underneath the feet. This is where you listen to your body. It's not about causing pain. You feel the tightness, you hold and you breathe through it. And then if you need to go a little deeper, that's when you move into it. So you slowly start to walk your hands, your body up, causing a little more pressure into that stretch. Quads also feel this stretch. So not comfortable for you on the knees, you stay here. You could always take your block and put that in between your bum and your feet. We hold here. Again, if you need more, you start to walk those hands back to the heels and lift. But it's about moving through each part of the stretch slowly. Again, you can take your hands back behind you to the ground. I'm good here. This is where I stop. We take a breath. We slowly bring those hands forward. I want you to untuck those toes nice and slowly, 1 foot at a time, and then just tap them out, releasing. Fantastic. Take a breath. Hands underneath those shoulders. We push back again. Child's pose. Walk the arms forward. Drop the head. We take a breath. We're going to move through here. Soften the elbows, lengthen the legs, and slowly dropping down. We take one arm, extended from the shoulder all the way out. Other hand, other arm is bent, Now I'm gonna look at the bent arm, elbows tucked into the body. Other arm stays here, extended from the shoulder, palm down. We slowly push with that arm, with the hand, and roll onto our side, opening up through that bottom shoulder. Now again, you can keep that leg in front, take it behind, place the foot down, knee bent. You can take that arm either holding your body or take it right behind and hold. Relaxing the head on the ground. Focusing again what you feel through that shoulder. So if it is too intense, drop it lower. If not, you bring it up. Take a nice deep breath. The arm that's behind the back, if it is there, slowly bring it around. If the leg is behind, slowly bring those knees together. Lengthen the legs. Use this arm to slowly guide yourself back to center. We take that bent arm, release it out. Other arm that's lengthened, bring the hand in beside the chest. Tuck the elbow in. Look the other way now. And then we slowly use that hand to push and guide us onto the other side. Now again, you can keep your legs together if you need to. You can keep one leg forward or take the top leg behind. Bend the knee. If it's uncomfortable, you don't do it. And again, you can use this arm to stabilize yourself with the hand in front, or reach and bring that arm behind the back. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Focus on breathing into your belly, what you feel in that extended arm through the front of the shoulder, any tightness, any discomfort. You do not want to feel pinching. If it's too intense, drop the arm a little lower. We take a nice deep breath. We bring the hand around to stabilize. Bring the legs together. And again, we slowly guide ourselves back to the center. Both arms out. I want you to lift those arms. Rotate the thumbs down, so the palms are now up. Bring them together over top of your bum. Roll your shoulders back and down. Relax the bum. Now we're slowly going to lift the forehead off the ground. If you can, you lift the chest. Breathe. You take a nice deep breath. Slowly, chest comes down, and then your forehead, and then you release those arms down. Let's rotate the thumbs, palms down, bring them back to the side. Reach them over your head. And just lengthen. Here, just lift the forehead. Take a nice deep breath. And release down. Now we're going to slowly slide those arms down to shoulder height. Then when again we rotate so the palms come up. Release behind, roll the shoulders back. Lift the forehead and the chest, and then you can lift the legs. Breathe. With your breath, you can feel that little rock forward and back. We release the legs down. Release the arms. Chest slowly comes down and forehead down. Relax your body. I want you to look to one side. We are going to, this time, turn the thumb up towards the ceiling, bend that leg, and now if you can reach on the inside of the foot so the shoulder is now open, instead of rotated in, we're externally rotating, grabbing that foot. You can use your strap if it's not available to you. Relax the head, and we're just going to lift that thigh off the floor. Breathe. Exhale, release it down. Release the grasp on your foot. And bring the hand back. Relax the shoulders. Relax the body. Now we're slowly going to look. I'm going to rotate myself, look the other way. Bend at the knee. Rotate the thumb up. So you're externally rotating that shoulder. Reaching for the inside of the foot. Head comes back. And then we lift the thigh off the ground. Take a nice deep breath. We slowly release down. Relax the shoulders. Release the foot. And bring the hands back around. Breath. Lengthen the arms all the way out. Take a nice deep breath. We swim them around, bring the hands in by the chest. Lift. Take a nice deep breath. And we swing the legs around to one side. Have a seat on your bum one more time. Bring the legs around. I want you to take your block and we place that block so it's going to hit in between our shoulder blades. So come down onto your elbows. Slowly come down onto the block. If you need to, you can use 2 blocks or 1 will support your head. But we want to lift the chest, open up through the throat, through the thoracic spine, and we let our arms open up to either side. Here, if you can release all the tension through the lower body, relax the hips, let the feet turn out, and close your eyes. Let the weight of the arms sink into the ground. Just breathe in through your nose if you can. Fill the belly. And exhale, let it fall. Feel yourself sinking deeper into that block. Arms sinking into the ground. Feet and calves getting heavier into the floor. Relax any tension that you feel through your jaw. Let your lips just heart. Any tension you feel through your eyes, through your forehead, let it all release. Just want you to feel the opening through the chest, through that thoracic spine where we're always bent forward. We reverse this posture using our block. If it's too uncomfortable for your lower back, you can always take your feet into butterfly or bend the knees, feet on the ground. Listen to your body. What does it need right now, today, in this moment? That's all it's about, is listening to the cues your body gives you and giving it what it needs. That's honoring your body, your mind, your soul. Now, if you feel you need or want to stay in this posture for a little longer, I invite you to stay here. Otherwise, we start to nod our chin so it lifts your head. We bring the hands in underneath the lower back. We slowly lift ourselves up, bring ourselves cross-leg, stack the spine, roll the shoulders back and down. Just let your ear fall to one shoulder. Weight of your head, chin drops down. Ear falls to the other shoulder. Again, you maintain that nice stacked spine. And we slowly release it down. Roll the shoulders back, chin level. Let's just turn our chin so it's over one shoulder. Glance behind you. Take a breath. Exhale, let the chin nod down. Head releases. We lift up in the center, roll the shoulders back. Chin turns over the other shoulder. Just glancing, making sure, checking the range of motion through the neck. Let the chin drop down. Back to center. Feel that release. Rolling the shoulders back. Just take your opposite hand onto the thigh. Other hand comes behind you. Push yourself, step. And just, again, turn, look over that shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. Slowly come back to center. Opposite hand. Push yourself up, support yourself. Little twist. And slowly come back to center. Rolling the shoulders back. Releasing, closing your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Just breathe through. Let's just take one nice deep breath in through your nose, lifting all the way up, reaching tall, hands into prayer, bringing it to our third eye. Intuition, listening to your body, to the eyes. throat, to our heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a